Hi, everybody. Welcome to Good Comp, Bad Comp, a unique exercise in which we try to find the perfect comp and circumstance for a ball player of note. I'm Matt Spiegel. He's Jason Benetti. Just a couple of Major League Baseball play-by-play guys with a lot of time on our hands. Hey, Jay.
What? Yeah, we have a lot of time on our hands, but two Major League Baseball play-by-play guys? You did one game.
Nailed it. Nailed it in the spring.
Guys, is one game enough to let him in the club? I have the whole club here. No. Oh, he's a nice guy, though. No, you're out.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're all quarantined together. Anyway, we have decided that scouts who've been comparing ball players to other ball players for so long have just had way too narrow a scope, right? Jason, they need to expand their minds, and we're here to help.
Yeah, it's not enough. It's not enough. You go to a game, you wear your hat, you put on your suntan lotion, you have the radar gun, and then you sit there and you say, who does this ball player remind me of as another ball player? It's so thin. It's just not creative enough. We have more out there that can help us find the best talent in baseball comparison-wise.
I agree. Players to players is really old school. It's so Moneyball, you know? It's like the worlds of arts and culture are waiting for us. In a few minutes, we're going to let the viewers vote on who had the good comp and the bad comp. But first, let's introduce today's ball player. Jason, tell everyone about our guy.
It is Big Sexy himself. I don't know why I did a Bill Curtis impersonation. It is Big Sexy himself, Bartolo Colon, the lovable, affable, well-traveled Bartolo Colon.
Age aside, with Bartolo Colon, the man has accomplished 247 wins. That's 50th all time. He won the Cy Young, made 4 All-Star teams, pitched in 7 postseasons between 1998 and 2015.
He's amazing. I mean, 2003, he shows up at the White Sox after a run with the Indians, where he was hated. As a Sox fan, you didn't want to see him pitch against the Sox. Then he comes back to the Sox in 2009. He's beloved for 2 years with the Sox, and what the haul was for him in that trade. You get El Duque, among others, after he was there in 2003 the first time. So he's loved, he's hated, he's welcomed, he's shunned. He's been through everything. He's a wonderful guy to start with.
I'll go first, Jason. My comp for Bartolo Colon is the painter Pablo Picasso. Now, when Picasso started, he was all fire and fury, much like a young and thin Colon who could hit 100 on the gun. And along the way, Picasso reinvented himself a lot. The blue period, the rose period, neoclassicism, surrealism. He eventually could paint in several different styles, as many styles as Colon had fastballs. Later years, Colon would throw like 84% fastballs, but they were all different kinds. He could throw any fastball at any point in the count. And Picasso said that his ability to paint in so many styles was based on objectively choosing which technique fit his desired effect the best. And that sounds like Colon with multiple fastballs to me. Picasso, most noted for, among other things, being the father of Cubism. Objects were broken apart, reassembled in abstract form, often inspired by the geometry of the cube. And I ask you, Jason Benetti, has any ball player in the history of our game resembled a cube more than Bartolo Colon? I think not.
This is a good case. It's a strong case. I have to say, I'm proud of you. I'm really happy for you. It's a great walk-off until mine shows up. And I think you have to admit that you're going to hear it and you're going to say, absolutely. I can't believe I never thought of it. Right when I say that Bartolo Colon is best compared to the McDonald's Shamrock Shake. And here's why. Bartolo Colon has made $117 million playing baseball. The Shamrock Shake since 1970 has sold about 60 million of it at about $2 a pop, depending on size, depending on when you bought it. That's roughly $120 million. Consistent as heck. You mentioned Bartolo Colon's been around for so long, so consistent. So is the Shamrock Shake, but it's lost its fastball a little bit. Once you have one, you kind of know what you're getting into. The thing about the evolution of Bartolo Colon that you had mentioned as well, you know, he comes up, he's got the 100-mile-an-hour fastball, but he's changed as a pitcher, and so has the Shamrock Shake. It started with lemon lime sherbet, and then it just became a green-colored vanilla shake, and now it's a mint shake. I mean, it's morphed. It's transitioned like Bartolo Bartolo. It's available seasonally, starting production in February, ramping up in March, like Bartolo Colon when he was playing baseball, starting spring training and ramp up to March. Third time through the order, Bartolo struggled in 2018, a .319 batting average against. You wouldn't want a third Shamrock Shake either. I don't think unless something else is going on there. And then Bartolo Colon had that one home run against the Padres, and it was this celebration. But you derive the pleasure from how limited the availability of his home runs. And that's the same with the Shamrock Shake. It's March, and that's it. So Bartolo Colon, to me, Bartolo is a Shamrock Shake. Easy. Slam dunk. Shamrock Shake, Bartolo Colon.
Well, yours is undoubtedly more delicious. Folks, who got it right? Who got the good comp? Who got the bad comp? You can vote on the poll for today's good comp, bad comp on both of our Twitter pages, at MattSpiegel670, at Jason Benetti, or you can find it in the comments below the YouTube here. And that's where you can also feel free to suggest the next ball player we should comp.
We want to show how expansive the mind can be and how scouts can really elaborate on where they're thinking.
We really are serving a purpose here in 2020. Folks, thank you for watching. May all your life's comps be good ones.
And tasty ones.